saying everything is for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. It's Ray was saying.
Good afternoon, contest chair, esteemed judges, and my dear audience. Do you believe in everything happens for a reason? When I was little, I'd go to school, be the most disciplined student in the classroom. The one that never made noises. The one very different from reality. During one of the parent-teacher conferences, my teacher told my mom how well-mannered I was, never a part of any mischief. That got my mom worried. At the dinner table that night, my mom told my family that I had split personality disorder. She couldn't construe how a talkative child like me with an untiring exuberance could be anything close to quiet. Let me take you back to when I was born. Right after my birth, I was put under observation because my throat was clogged with mucus. So much that the milk won't seep in. A pipe was inserted through my throat to eject 2 bottles of mucus out of my 7-pound body. And my mom says that is probably the reason why my voice is coarser than others. I did not realize how different I was from others until I grew up to go to school. And my classmates would make fun of me every time I tried to talk. They would laugh with me. They started giving me names, one of which was a eunuch, which meant a transgender, because I looked like a girl but sounded like a guy. I tried to join a choir, from which I was kicked out. And I understand, you don't want anybody with my voice singing, "Silent night, holy night." My mom thought she was trying to help me by pushing me to take singing lessons. But I hated it because no matter how much I tried, my sa-re-ga-ma-pa did not have the rhythm my music teacher expected. My teacher claimed that I screamed too much, which is why my voice was always so. But don't you get it? This is how it's going to be. This is my voice. This is how I'm going to sound. All right, I sound horrible. Shut up. I won't sing. I won't talk. I'll be as silent as you want me to be. I lost my confidence. I wanted to just disappear in a corner of a room. Do you believe in everything happens for a reason? In my 8th grade, my teacher decided every student in the classroom is going to take turns to give a speech after morning prayer. My turn was to come the following week, and I was petrified. As a 14-year-old, I decided I'm going to do what I can and not worry about what I cannot control. So I started writing my first script for a speech, and I practiced really hard. And on the day, I went up to the front of the school, held the mic with my sweaty palm, felt the stiffness at the back of my spine, and looked up to the audience, said, "Good morning," with my loud and crisp voice, and gave my first ever speech, which was titled, "Cleanliness is next to godliness." And I remember I did not forget a word. After I said, "Thank you," I heard claps, loud claps. There, right then, that very moment was the birth of my self-confidence. It was a realization that I have a voice. I wonder if those people know how they contributed in boosting my confidence. By my 9th grade, I started participating in group discussions and debates, and often got compliments for how strongly my voice projected. The same voice that irritated people with an ounce of confidence was appreciated by people. After I came to the US 5 years ago, I found out about Toastmasters, and it gave wings to my passion for public speaking, followed by a lot of claps after every speech I gave. Do you believe in everything happens for a reason?
Yes.
If my voice were different, maybe I would have never worked hard on my speech delivery and would never be standing in front of you giving the speech. It's not that I don't get bullied for my voice anymore. On my YouTube channel, there are comments that are harsh and insensitive. There is one anonymous viewer that has commented they'd prefer to die than to hear my voice. Those comments don't bother me anymore because I have embraced my uniqueness. What I perceived as a weakness was a mere self-doubt, and in reality is a gift. I have one takeaway for you today. Nobody is perfect. We all have our strengths and our challenges to overcome. What matters is our attitude. Do we give up or do we try? If today you're thinking, why? Why me? Why am I having to go through heartbreak over and over again? Why is it that my boss hates me so much? Whatever it is that is bothering you today, know that it is happening for a reason. It is happening to make you wait for the right one, to strengthen your character, to reveal to you that you're unique and you're special, and that you deserve so much better than you know. Do you believe in everything happens for a reason?
Yes.
Thank you.